This is ANN News Brief.
Persons have been killed in the Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo after a boat capsized on the Congo River in Tanganyika province. A local official says that 36 persons have been rescued and the search is ongoing for other survivors. Local media reported the boat was overloaded and was hit by a storm. Meanwhile, an armed group has been reported to have killed at least 20 civilians, including women and children, in an overnight raid on a village in the northeast of the country on Sunday. A surge of ethnic violence has forced 200,000 persons from their homes in 2 months. Earlier this month, the UN Refugee Agency said it was alarmed at the escalating violence in Ituri province. The African Union and the United Nations have raised concerns about Burundi campaign clashes among rival supporters ahead of presidential and parliamentary elections scheduled for next week. Human rights groups say close to 150 opposition members have been arrested since Burundi's election campaign began 3 weeks ago. AU and UN have appealed to all sides to refrain from acts of violence and urged the security forces to ensure a free and fair election. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network, ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Somalia, like the rest of East Africa, is experiencing heavy rains and devastating floods. Flooding has affected nearly 1 million persons in the country. The United Nations says more than 400,000 persons have been displaced. UN's Office for Humanitarian Affairs also says 24 persons have been killed. The worst hit is Beledweyne, where more than a third of the area was submerged after the Shebele River burst its banks last week. A resident said the flooding there has affected the entire city and people are very worried about their safety. Government forces are reportedly offering some help, but many still have to be reached because of reports the water is moving too fast. The UN said there is a high risk of spreading disease as people crowd together in temporary shelters. That is ANN News Brief at 1. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.